G'day guys. I forgot to do the test with the modified 5000 on the big targets. Now, I didn't realise until someone made a comment, so I'm back out here. But I bought some other stuff. We're going to do a test with a fully modified GoldMonster as well. So that's sitting there, and I've also brought along a smaller coil to give a far better indication of how this goes against the 6000 with a smaller coil. The 6000's gone back to the customer, so I haven't got that anymore. So I've got this thing here. Now I'll just go over there's a 4 gram there at 10 inches, 6 gram at 12. That was the measurement, so I checked up when I went back home. Anyway, this is in normal mode, and it's a lot quieter today, being a weekend for some reason. Anyway. We'll get a ruler too. I'll grab the ruler. The one on that one, yeah. We'll get some measurements. We'll sort of. There's some junk still here. I just dug up some stuff, but anyway. I want to be able to swing this, so you might have to take a centimetre off. But we'll see how we go. There might be a little bit of interference. We'll just have a tune. It's pretty good enough. As soon as I say that, noise comes up. Yeah. That's at 255 on the variable frequency. Like I say, these are modified with variable frequency. It's not fine tuning, and the noise is drifting in again. I'll go right down. 198, that'll do. Or whatever that is, I can't see. But we can get it to there. And that's another 10 inches down in the ground. Oh. Yeah, take 1.5 centimetres off because of the wood. About there, that's where it gets a bit ropey. So somewhere there, bottom of the coil. 15 centimetres. So add that to 10 inches, whatever that is. Now we're going to add 10. We have to go inches and add metric. Has it got inches on it? Okay. My maths brain isn't working today. 25.4 times 10, right? That, well, and then 20.4 centimetres. It has to be. Is that right? No, for inches. 10 inches should be 24. It's 24.5 or 25.4. I can't remember. Yeah. Anyway, it goes that high, right? Anyway, we'll go on the bigger one, which I have to get over here. Here it is. Do you want to do the ruler? Come on, Charlie. Watch out for the widgety grub. That's it. Okay. This is 6 gram equivalent, which is 12 inches down, and add ropey there, down a bit, somewhere there. 22. I can hear that easy. Overloads the detector just about. So yeah, like I say, today's a very quiet day. It's much quieter than what it was. Out in the goldfields, this has just run like it'd purr. We'll try different modes on it. What shall we try? We'll try enhance. About there. Rough guess. It's nowhere near as good as normal. 14. So 14 centimeters plus 12 inches in enhance. We'll try fine gold. Okay. Okay, up we go. Gets ropey there. Down a bit. Out there. 15. So we'll get a centimetre on fine, and there's that interference drifting in again. Yeah, you can hear that. That's mains. Yeah. It's everywhere here. It's probably got underground power too, but I don't know. But anyway. But in normal mode should be your main prospecting mode if you want big, deep gold. As you can see, it powers. Nothing wrong with running that mode, and because these detectors with the modification controlling the front end gain before it gets into the mucks on this thing, well, the demods, you can make it work any ground. Like say you had super noisy ground, you went, oh sorry, that's the wrong way. I wasn't on full gain anyway. I was on probably about 9 out of 10. But if you want it, that's the gain right down. That just, you can hear that. It's basically nothing. But can you still detect? So in the worst ground, if you've got a decent sized target, you're going to hear it easy as anyway. So rather than stop working the ground, just turn it down like that, and you could work anything. It'll still pick up the small stuff. I'll go over a 0.05, see if we can pick it up in normal timings. I wouldn't stop, but 0.1 should scream. Like I say, we're using a big coil, we've got no gain, and we're using tiny targets. But on the bigger targets like that, even the 4 grammer, which is here, not a problem. So that's in normal. What I will do now, I'm going to put the smaller coil on. And by putting on the smaller coil, we should get rid of a lot of interference. Well, it should drop because we've got a smaller antenna. It's the way you look at it. Hang on a sec. Push that and pop that out. There you go. Okay. There we go, somewhere there. Wiggle, wiggle. I'm going to see what I'm doing here because I can't guesstimate it. There it is. Click. You got to watch it when you undo these cables too if someone's standing next to you, because if you flip it around, it can flick them in the eye. It's nearly happened to me once or twice, so just be wary of it if you flick it around fast and hard. Where are we? Around there. Like I said, I'm not using the best coils. These are all old coils. They're not whiz-bang fine wound coils or anything like that. They're just old. That's a Commander. I think it's 8-inch. I should measure it, shouldn't I? But I'm pretty sure it's 8-inch. Okay, we'll turn it on. I'll put the gain back up. I was in full gain before. I was about 9 out of 10. I'll put that on 10. Just making sure we're in normal timings. We'll just do this small stuff here. Still a bit of noise out here. Actually, I'll just turn this microphone around towards the speaker. That didn't work, did it? Hang on a sec. Okay. That's a 0.05 gram. Let's check our I'll put on 255. It's the most sensitive frequency. Should have had something to drink. Getting dry. Okay, 0.05. This is normal timings. Everything, well, variable frequency full and the gain full. And a 0.1. It's pretty impressive for a 0.1. Yeah, right up there, whatever that is. Do we want to measure it? Dear me. Got a frog in my throat today. Okay, we'll just have an estimate how high it is. You might have to hold it. Okay. No jewelry, rings. No. Okay, hang on. There, roughly there. 14. 13. Unlucky 13 centimeters. Okay. This interference is driving me bonkers. As soon as I crank the gain up here, we got to put up with this interference. It's over there somewhere. There it is. quiet their side on to the coil. So it's probably the power lines over there. Not that it makes difference back or front, but I want to see what I'm looking at. Yeah, houses. That's very loud. So it's just across the road there. There's houses. So we have interference and we don't. Who knows what they're doing? Probably running washing machines or something. You can't get away from it. It's or that. I'll drop the gain down and see if we can get rid of it. It's a lot better, but we're probably at about half gain now, so I've killed the gain. But you know, if we've got people with electrical interference around the place, well, got to turn the gain down. But you can hear the signal a lot easier now. Back a bit. What's that roughly? Huh? 13 again. So you can crank it down, still get the same depth without the noise. But if you got rid of the noise, you will get more depth. It's just that bang, bang, bang is from the noise. It's just killing the signal. You got the signal basically riding on this interference like this. And in the integration stage of these detectors, it'll try and cancel everything out. So if I crank the gain up and it was in the middle of the gold field, it would be a lot higher than what we're getting here. But as soon as you've got interference, you just have to, in most cases, crank it back. I know some people who wouldn't care less and they would just crank it flat out and use it like that, you know, and just expect the target to scream through the noise. But it's hard on your hearing. You desense. That's far better. Your hearing desenses if it keeps getting this, you know, whoopada, 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 whoopada all the time in your ears. You'll tune out of gold targets. Your brain will just ignore it. So try and keep your detector quiet. It actually is important. But there's people who just rely on the detector going crazy and they just want it to do this. Right? And you're going to miss all the small targets. You know, it's not every target's going to go whop whop like that. Anyway, let's try the small coil on these deeper targets, just see if we can get them. Because they're deep, and it's a smaller coil, we get a lot more punchy signal. It's not as drawn out because the bigger coil, because the windings are so far apart, you need to go over it more, and it draws out the sound a bit. Where this, because it's small, it's more like whop, 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 whop sort of a sound. Anyway, we'll see how high we can get it. I've got it dumbed down at the moment, turn the gain down. We'll just see where we get. Somewhere there, roughly, if I don't move. 14. 14 on this one. So it's 14 centimeters plus 12 inches on 6 grams equivalent. Can't win, can I? Stay there. This is 4 grams at 10 inches. Down a bit. There. Whoops, don't knock it over. Probably near the top of the white paper. I think. 9 centimeters. So it's 10 inches plus 9 centimeters. Pretty easy targets to get. Now let's fire up the GoldMonster. Now the GoldMonster's had the full works done to that. We'll see how it goes. Yep, green light's still on. We're still working. I'll swap you. I haven't got the round coil because it went back with the other GoldMonster. This is another one. So away we go. It should be loud enough to hear on the microphone. We'll do these little ones up here first. Okay, this is half volume. Well, I can put the volume up a bit. So running about 3/4 volume, and it's on its deep ground setting, and we're on full auto. Everything's auto, so better see if it ground balances. I always look for a button on the back here trying to ground balance it. It doesn't have one, so maybe mineralization here or something, I don't know. Bang the coil, it goes off. But okay, we'll see how we go on the little 0.05. This is deep, mild ground and full auto. We'll see what it does. It's a 0.05. Shall we measure it? Well, might as well. We might as well measure it. Just see what it is. So you just got to take off a centimetre for the wooden block. You know, I can't read that. You have to be there to read it. Okay. Somewhere there. 5 centimetres. Hang on, we're going to do the big one now. Now, I'll pull this back because I can't swing properly. About there. 7 on a 0.1 with the GoldMonster. Let's go to full manual and we'll just see how it goes. Okay, that's full manual as far as I can tell. Obviously so. Okay, without moving. About there. I think you have to stay here and do it, otherwise you'll be walking back and forth. Go on. Well, actually, what I'll do, I'll put it closer to here so you can see it easier. And all we need to do is...
But that's a very elevated up.
Yeah, but you got to just take off the wood measurement. About there. Somewhere there.
9.
9 centimeters on mild ground, full manual gain. We'll just try this other one. Now I'll get around here and do it this way. I feel like a bit crazy doing it. Yeah. There. 8. So that one gets 9 and the bigger one gets 8. That's crazy. What am I not doing right? Wasn't I over the target?
This one was high up. Your measurement is too high.
Okay.
You could do more than that. You want me to transfer the...
Yeah, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah. Because at the hill, the mound goes like this. It's putting the thing up, so we're getting skew-iff on the measurements. But
The other side.
okay, I better listen to the boss. The boss will get it right. Okay. Okay, here we go. There.
14.
14 centimeters. And this one here is now low. It's not far off because these have got analog digital converters in the coils. So you've got a fixed number of voltage levels, and if you don't have enough bit resolution, you will lose depth, right? So I'm not going to go into that. It's a bit too complicated. So it's just basically how many voltage levels that you can actually detect. You probably notice on some of the detectors that have the analog to digital conversion, they just drop off. They run out of bit resolution. So, you know, it sort of doesn't fade away. It just goes like da 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 da, and then nothing. Where a normal analog detector that's fully analog on its inputs would probably get to a point where it's just fading off in the distance. So it's just the way these are made. I'm running too much gain, obviously, but you know, we want to see what we can get out of these things. I can probably crank it back a bit, or I could just put it on difficult ground and it won't do anything. But I'm pushing it on this ground. I really am. So, you know, if you want to use that, you know, discrimination type mode, it's saying it's gold. And look, see what happens? It just drops out. There's nothing there. You got no threshold either, so nothing. Down a bit, just tickling it. So you just haven't got that little bit of extra resolution there that you could probably, I don't know how many bit these are. It might be 12 or 16 bit. I don't know. I really don't know. But for something like this, you probably want 64 bit. So you get all those little segment, very fine resolution. So you can get tiny little signals way down low. But anyway, that's how it works. Back into everything. You know, if I run it, say, a few notches down, no problem. Still gets the gold. So for doing mullock heaps and stuff like that, nothing wrong with this. Anyway, this one's been fully modified, so it may be picking up a bit more depth-wise than what a factory version would pick up. As I say, that's full, and that's I'll just leave everything full. There we go. I keep looking for a ground balance button, but maybe there is a trick to ground balancing this. I don't know. What if we hold? We change modes or something. I'll hold the button in. No, I never read the manual up on this. I just grab them and use them. So, but that's just full everything at the moment. So I wonder if we can get the big deep targets with this. Too much gain. Maybe it takes. What was that? Sounded like a kid screaming. What was it? Oh, okay. With its parents, that's all right then. Sort of gets it. Only gets it one direction. Hang on. We'll spin around. Yeah, I don't know. You might stop on it. I'll put it into its discrimination mode. It says, "Oh, come on." It's quite funny. It's telling me it's iron or something, ferrous. I'll tell you right now, it's non-ferrous. But yeah, it's actually just coming up and saying, "Oh, no, it doesn't know what it is." So yeah, you couldn't really detect in that mode. You'd go to all metal. You'd probably dig that. We'll try the other one. There's actually a very tiny target there right next to the other target. Damn it. But I know the proper target's right here. So there's a sliver of something there. No, but there's something on the surface. Right there. It's probably a sliver of something. Give me that little digger if we got it. Have we got it? Let's give it a scrape and see what's there. Be funny if it's a piece of gold. Still there. Nick off. I don't want to dig too far down. Very strange. It's right in the middle there, whatever it is. Got it. It's in there. Oh, it's very small, whatever it is. So the other detectors, I don't think we're getting that, but I'll see what it is. I'll just try and narrow it down. It's right in the middle there. I threw it out. Damn. Now, I moved it too quick and it went zoop. Hang on. It's in this lump here, I think. I'll find it. It's here somewhere. Yeah, hang on a sec. There's only way to do this. Do it like this. Yeah. No, I'll pinpoint it. You see if you can get it. Because I was holding this on an angle when I moved it up on an angle. Hang on. Right in the middle of the coil there. Right in the middle of it. Yeah, it should be on surface. Damn it, I had it and I bloody well threw it. You got it. Here we go. It's going to be slow. There you go. What is it? Piece of gold? Yeah. Well, you got two bits there. Break it down till it goes away. Got it? Shiny.
Oh, there's more here.
It's a bit of aluminium foil.
It is, look.
It's aluminium foil. Yes, there we go.
It is, look, see?
Yeah. There you go. Make sure that goes away over there somewhere. Jesus. Okay. There might be a bit more there, but probably not. Nah. If there is, it's a smidgen. We're not going to hear that one. We have to put the gain up. Yeah, you can just get it. Anyway, that's the GoldMonster. I don't use one. I know how it works, but I don't actually use one. And I've never ever actually read the instructions for how you ground balance it. Is it just an automatic ground balancer, slow track or something? Do you hold it on the ground when you turn it on? I don't know. I better go find out. Let's see what it does. Aren't you? Okay. I doubt it's that. I know if you hold the button in, it flashes. Is that how you ground balance it? I think you do actually. I think because it's got a picture of the coil and it's flashing. So maybe that's how you do it. Get back in there, okay. Okay, deep mode. Okay, picks it up now in manual on non-discrimination, all metal mode. Yeah, anyway, that's that. That has been cleaned up. It is quite sensitive. So we got that. We've done the GoldMonster, that. The 5000, both coils, this, that, and that. I think we've ticked all boxes. Yeah. Funny I didn't video doing the big targets with the 5000 yesterday, but done now. Anyway, long enough. How many minutes we've been on for? Huh? You just want me to say bye-bye? You're not going to tell me how many minutes it is? 41 minutes, my God. Okay, dudes. Catches.